about, Chad. This is exactly what I am talking about. This whole day, my whole lives, all my lives from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube are the same thing. I've been talking about the same thing today because it seems to me to make the most sense. Like the more I speak about it, the more I see the writings written all over the wall. And you guys don't want to wake up because y'all feel like these people that y'all see is really like, oh no, they're really famous, bro. Like, bro, they don't want to be monogamous. Okay? I have a hard time trying to explain this to my mother. Okay? Mom, what do you do when a woman does not want to be with just me? It's okay. I feel like that's okay if I'm like not trying to get married and I'm just slaying. If I'm a thought slayer, then that's what it is. I don't care, but she's talking about, bruh, this man, Klay Thompson, don't want to marry me because he's afraid of being monogamous. If that's not gaslighting, if that's not flipping the script, well, I could go. Let me just keep going. Furthermore, she's like cheating, had me all around your family, got me all fired up for what? For cold feet. Then she said, it's not like you was going down like through a lot of things. She tried to make it like he'd be going through a lot on the court. He's about to retire. He's a multi-millionaire. This is the Splash brother we're talking about. This man is not needing you to support him emotionally because he played basketball. I'm pretty sure he's good on that. He just needs you to want to just only be with him, but he can't make himself green and co-sign a marriage if you're gonna be outside fucking everybody, gang. Like, come on, bro. This is what I be talking about, you guys. This way of thinking, Megan Thee Stallion, is basically a perfect example of what it means to not heal from your past trauma. When you decide to not go back to where it started, the beginning, who hurt you, and shed that pain, what you do is you become a foster to that pain, and you basically take the past and you blend the past trauma with the present trauma, and now your ass is creating an environment for future trauma. And it all could have been prevented if she just would talk about the things that bothered her. See, women are not like men. When women are actually going through something, they don't know how to hide it. So they gotta talk about it. That's why they call it girl, I can't believe it. That nigga cheated on me. All night they crying, oh girl, you want to know, I don't want to go out, I just want to talk to him. And then you feel me? Hey, how you doing? But a man is different. Like, you see, I can't get mad at a woman if we don't have the same last name. She can do whatever she want to do. Even if she did have my last name, there will be some stipulations to that. Number one, when it comes to this homegirl diaspora, women don't even be liking each other like that. So when that shit is a red flag to me. And she always talking about, like, I want to be outside, and I want to go outside, I want to turn up. Go outside. Like, you ain't got to be in the house. But it's just like when your grandma used to tell you when you go outside too much, you're running in and out the house. Your ass either going to be inside or your ass going to be outside. You got to pick one. You can't have both. You can't expect me as a nigga to be green and be like, well, I'll give you marriage, but I know you a hoe. I'm setting myself up for failure. Because what's going to end up happening is I'm going to want to divorce you, but I can't get mad at myself when I give you half of my shit because I said that I was going to take on this project. What is the project? Megan Thee Stallion doesn't want to be monogamous. It's not Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is a multi-millionaire basketball player. He has resources. He has notoriety. He has everything he needs to create a monogamous environment. The monogamy is not the man's issue. It's women being honest about them not wanting to be monogamous because they want more monogamous penis. They don't want just one monogamy, they want multiple monogamies. That's called, you know what multiple monogamies is called? Polygamy. You see what I'm saying? They do not know or understand what it means to be honest and forthcoming with what they want because she was never honest and forthcoming about anything. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure at this stage in the game, Klay Thompson is overly understood the assignment, and City Boys is back up 50 racks. City Boys is back up 50 racks. We up again. You feel me? Because we don't have time for this dumb ass shit. I know plenty of women that would love to be monogamous for Klay Thompson. that look better than Megan Thee Stallion. So it's like, no matter where the woman falls on the success category, she cannot overrule her nature, you know? And that's what a lot of men be like trying to act like isn't a thing. But man, your woman, bro, that is a woman, bro. And before you had her, bro, lots of men had her. Plenty of them, and they gonna keep having her if that's what she wanna do. You see what I'm saying? We don't get in the way of this. If this is what you wanna do, then go have your fun. Don't, you know, you can't gaslight me to not like it matters or not. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can't gaslight me into thinking that I tricked you into not want to be monogamous. You don't want monogamy. It's not me. You got to tell the people though. You got to tell the people though that he don't want monogamy and it's his fault. You're not going to tell him that it's your fault and you want to be with everybody and you still be texting Party and you still be talking to Tori and you still be talking to Moneybag Yo. Ari Fletcher got on her ass about that 2 years ago. Said, bitch, stop talking to my man. You can't have him. It's over. It's done. Already been told to chill. But some women, they don't care because they don't have no respect for themselves because they don't want to address the trauma from their past. You see, all women who are promiscuous have trauma in their life that they have not dealt with. That's what promiscuity basically. Promiscuity is the catalyst for trauma. I'm going to be advantageous about how I connect with people because I have not acknowledged the pain within myself. So I have to manipulate, I have to push whore rhetoric, doctrine, and I have to destroy a generation because I haven't dealt with my problems as a child. That's crazy. I know plenty of women and plenty of men too that love Megan Thee Stallion's music. Hell, there's plenty of men and women that love Cardi B's music. But when I sit back and really think about the subject matter in which they discuss, man, Cardi B would not even play that damn music on a live stream when her daughter walked in the room. You best believe I'm not letting my girl listen to this shit because it's bullshit. If a child is not supposed to be hearing this, then I don't think an adult is supposed to be hearing this too because it's not promoting you to want to do the right thing. Having multiple men is wrong. Having multiple women is wrong. Nah, I can't say it much It's wrong, I think. Nah, for real though, because it does do something to the value. You do lose your value as a woman when you have multiple partners. It's just, you're not valuable in that way. You may think you are because you're like, oh, I got all these guys that want to slay me, but that is not a compliment and that's not something that's positive. You get what I'm saying? Not positive. It's not. It's not positive at all. It's not positive at all for you to think that. It's not positive at all for you to think that way. But it is, and it can be. You can be tricked. You see what I'm saying? Cheating. Wait, what? I thought everything was good. He was cheating this whole time. Who was he cheating with? I didn't hear nothing about this. I did not hear anything about Klay Thompson cheating. Who was he cheating with? Chat. Who didn't make it? Who didn't make it? Who did Klay Thompson step out with or Megan Thee Stallion and cheated on? Who did he do it? Who did he do it with? Nobody knows. What if I told you it never happened? And this is just an excuse to be a whore for the summer. I mean, it's a pretty poor excuse. You get what I'm saying? Because she could have honestly just probably FaceTimed and be like, yo, like it's the summertime coming up. I would have been like, oh, for sure. I already know what you're talking about. So like how long you think you're gonna be like, you know, outside? Be like, whole summer? All right, bet. But hey, no, fuck that. Hit me up when you're done. And I might respond maybe because the fuck, we giving him too much. He giving too much. See, all of that couple and my man, my baby. It's just a song. It was just a wave. Digging me down, spoiling me, driving me crazy. Not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think about the lyrics to that song. It didn't even talk about nothing outside of just busting her down. Like that, you realize that like. A man shows his love to a woman, without putting his dick in her. You know, you don't have to put your dick in a woman to show that you love her. You can love a woman without having sex with her. That's where real love starts to mold. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't know what real love is because y'all haven't done any real healing because you don't know how to talk about real problems. This generation don't talk about nothing. They don't talk about nothing. What they say? I ain't talking about nothing. I'm talking about nothing. Nothing. So we ain't talking about nothing. You taking that the subject matter and it's going somewhere. If you're not releasing it and trying to get clarity and understand people, you're internalizing. I don't internalize nothing. I talk about shit that I'm going through. If my woman wants to be a whore, I go let her whore because that's not my woman. She is for the streets. She wants to be out and about. We don't have women like that around. We know what comes with that. We you know what I'm saying? And we getting older and shit too. If you want to be outside, baby, do you. But you're not gonna be doing me while you outside. The fuck? He like, shit. Hey, go ahead tell the shade room that we broke up. Yeah, go ahead tell them. This shit crazy. This shit really crazy. But you know, you live and you learn. You would think that as women got older, they wouldn't think a certain way, but they all think like this. You know what I'm saying? They all think that they shit don't stink. And as long as they still look like they did in high school, they can still fuck niggas, and then that may be cool. It may be cool, right? But in the grand scheme of things, like you really not cool at all. You're really lame because you don't have any reason to continue to act like that, especially with us being grown. Like I feel like with the trauma from her being a kid, she should really like get help for that. She should really document the process too, and what she takes to get help. And I feel like if she does that, she will get so much praise for honestly being a better woman. Like, I feel like Megan Thee Stallion is kind of ignoring this pocket that she needs to center herself in if she wants to be accepted by the masses. You have to be a lady. Like, we love you for all of the stuff that you've done and created and your come up, but that's not you, right? Megan Thee Stallion is a fantasy that most men be like, bruh, that's what I be talking about. But it's not real. I can't take Megan Thee Stallion to church. I can't bring Megan Thee Stallion into the house of God. She was clothed. Not her now. Not the one that's getting ready to go on stage with Glorilla. I can't bring that in the house of God. That's a travesty. She would have to put on some clothes. But you know, it's just a small form of deception. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want y'all out there to get manipulated or y'all to be thinking that Klay Thompson doesn't want monogamy. I'm not even gonna waste my time and say that's a false narrative. That's just like, that doesn't make any sense. That's like saying Martin Luther King didn't have a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I know Klay not like, I don't dream of you being with other guys, even though that you have those kind of dreams. Like, you feel me? It must be kind of stupid that you kept this up this long. Cause I don't know how, I don't understand how he was doing it. Like, I would be like more on some like, yeah, like, I don't know, I wouldn't be trying to push the boyfriend, girlfriend and everything. I'd be like, bro, I'm teed up with Megan Thee Stallion. Like, this me. But not like like she's for me. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not in love with Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I just love like these moments we creating. Like, it's a way you go about handling that. But what you don't do, let me tell you what you don't do. You don't say, Megan, will you marry me? No, it don't sound right. It don't sound. You getting on one knee to ask this woman to marry you, and you know she got a song out called WAP with Cardi B. Like, I mean, I don't even start on the song. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to go down that road. But it's like, it wouldn't make any sense, because if you being a wife to me is what you want, it goes against everything that you created. Everything. That's why when she came out with the song, my man, my baby, just kind of like, kind of forced. It just sounds like a bunch of shit that rhyme. You see what I'm getting at? There's no real conviction of like her really confessing her love to this man, because she don't really love that man. She loves money. She loves success. She obviously loves the attention. And she loves being outside and being adored by human beings. Like, you guys got to understand these lifestyles and like why they always continue to perpetuate themselves, because people are not honest with what they want. You feel me? If she was honest with what she wants, she wouldn't even be with Klay in the first place. They would just be kicking it. But the delusion has to be captured in order for her to continue this fiasco. So him marrying her would basically be him just co-signing the delusion. You see what I'm saying? He would be co-signing the delusion. He would be saying, I'm okay with you being outside and possibly hooking up with guys at these shows that I don't know nothing about. And if I get on Shade Room and see you hooked up with somebody in the club, I can't say anything about it because you're coming home to me and you're my wife? Hell no. There's better women out there that look way better than fucking Megan Thee Stallion that will do what you want them to do when you want them to do it, bro. You don't have to settle. I don't care who it is. It don't matter. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Because stuff like this, it can't happen. At least to me it can. It won't. It won't. Don't let yourself get tricked. I don't believe what a woman says. I don't believe anything that comes out of a woman's mouth. Women lie and men lie too. But women lie specifically to manipulate and pass off the rhetoric of, I'm a good girl. I don't do what you think I do, but you do. That's how I met you. No, I found you here because I swiped up. Yeah, I swiped up. No, I swiped up. I know all about you. No, they call you pancake because you be flipping. They call you flapjack. You know you flip. No, I don't flip no more. I've been stopped doing that. Well, why you stop? You was good at it. Don't stop for me. I ain't nobody special. See, women think they slick. She thought Clay was green. She thought Clay was a green. You know, in 2K. No, he's not green. He said, hey, listen, summertime's coming up. Go ahead and tell him we're not together no more. Because I'm about to start dating Angel Reese. You get what I'm saying? Bro, we are not doing that, bro. So she's like, well, fuck. Like, okay, like, he cheated and had me around his family, and I was supporting him when he was having mood swings during practice. Like, what the fuck? Klay Thompson has never, ever displayed any signs of mood swings or, like, any of that during the game. Ever. He's really, really fucking good, and he's about to retire. So this whole narrative is just basically like, I just need a reason to go outside because it's the summertime. And I'm like, that's cool, but like, you didn't have to play it like that. Like we broke up. You could have just like started going outside. Like I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Like for the sake of the internet and the sake of y'all, I feel like she had to do it like this. This is really to save y'all because y'all don't believe that she can be monogamous anyway. You know, this whole situation is just further perpetuating the image of Megan Thee Stallion rather than the real Megan Thee Stallion. Because the real Megan Thee Stallion wouldn't be trying to get outside. She would just be happy with being with her man in the house. And you know, women, I want to say before the pandemic, used to be happy with their men in the house. They used to be happy to go in the kitchen and cook and clean and wear muumuus and cook for their man and freak with their man and go to the movies and run to the store and get snacks and just be with their man. Like, it wasn't until after the pandemic when women was like looking at men and was like, bruh, I'm about to get a job and like fucking bring something to the table because I'm full of podcast doctrine and dumb shit. And I haven't healed. Oh yeah, you thought I forgot. Yeah, you gotta heal. You have to heal. If you want a better life, you gotta heal. You cannot attract pain to your life and expect good things to happen to you. Good things do come out of pain, but after you learn and understand from the pain and you don't become a prisoner to it, because you gotta release it. See, Megan hasn't released her pain. She hasn't let it go. She's still holding on to whatever the fuck happened to her when she was a little girl. She hasn't, because she hasn't talked about it. She hasn't talked about the situation. I mean, she has briefly spoke about the situations, you know, what happened to her grandma and her mom, but like, we don't know how this is affecting her. You get what I'm saying? We don't know. We can't really put a hat on or put a pin on where behavior like this is socially accepted, you know, and it shouldn't be, but it is because most people are, like I said, to my point, they have not healed with the trauma. They're still walking around here mad at the world. What are you mad at the world for? What you mad for? Got a ball player. He love you. That's not good enough. It's not enough. Because the ball player, with all the money and all the clout and all the admiration, he needs to be able to let me go outside and be a hoe and not feel bad about it or like question me about it. You feel me? He should be able to basically, what is that word I keep using? Suppress his opinions about my lifestyle because I'm choosing this lifestyle as well as that one. But I want this one more. I'm giving you a mindset into how women think because they're not going to sit down and tell you that they like to get freaked. They're not even gonna sit down and tell you they are freaky. They're gonna play that. I'm not doing that. I'm not on that type of time. Before the street lights come on, I'm already in the house. That is cap. It's cap. And you need to keep your head on the swivel for that, so you understand the women that you're dealing with. You get what I'm saying? Don't be out here trying to put rings on people and get women mixed up in situations that you know you don't need to be in, bro. Let her be let her be your girlfriend. There's no reason for you to try to take it somewhere, because you as a man, you hold the keys to relationship. So use it wisely. Not every woman you come across is going to deserve a relationship from you. Not every woman you come across is going to deserve dig and stick from you. But I tell you, every woman you do come across, you need to be exuberating self-respect. You need to be exuberating self-confidence, protection, providing. Right there. That's all you got to do. And everything else will work itself out. Because if she's still a promiscuous woman, none of those things I just named matter, because she's still going to get dick on the side. And that's where y'all need to understand, women, stop being upset with them doing this shit. Don't deal with them because they do this shit. You get what I'm saying? Don't be upset, just don't deal with it. If I know I got a woman who's promiscuous, I'm not about to be entertaining her in a way that could, like, you feel me? And I'm not talking about no marriage. Definitely not talking about engagement. I'm already engaging you when we do it. Like, I'm done. You're good. You're cooked. Now, I feel like I beat that topic down, but I also want to say this with the self-respect aspect and shit like that. You guys got a lot of shitty ways, and you guys got a lot of shitty habits that you picked up over the years because you got a shitty way of thinking. You know, it's been passed down to you. It's been indoctrinated into you. You've been conditioned to think and feel shitty all the time. Never optimistic, because nothing can ever work in your favor, right? Stop that. Stop allowing yourself to be in a situation where you don't know, like, who you, like, always be aware of who you are and what you can and can't do. Always. And if somebody fixed their mouth to tell you who you are, what you mean, and all this goofy ass shit, don't listen to them. Because another thing that I've learned about people that people be doing is that maybe when they're upset with you or not seeing eye to eye, that's when they want to start throwing I like to call the B traps. They want to start, like, actually, like, you know, telling you a little bit about yourself, whatever the fuck that means, right? But don't let them use that opportunity to try to take a chink at the armor, because ain't no chinks, you know what I'm saying? And then once people kind of feel your energy and see that you don't really play games like that, I'm not gonna say they'll leave you alone, but they just know to not play with you in a certain way. And you know what I'm saying? It's like you told that line as a human being when you try to balance being a good person and not taking no shit. Because I feel like you can be a good person and not take shit. And you can take shit and still not be a good person. I don't know. Don't take shit. Be a good person. Be fair. Be honest. But don't take no shit. Don't take no shit. Nothing. I'm not taking nothing. You know why? I don't need to. I don't need to insert myself. I don't need to explain myself or a situation to no motherfucking body. I don't. If you want to sit down and have a heart-to-heart with somebody, that's different. And y'all being honest and y'all pouring your heart out to each other, that's different. But, like, when you're talking to somebody and they trying to fake argue with you to gas you up so they can start getting you to charge, nah, bro, you ain't finna, nah, hell no. Because I see what you're trying to do. It don't work on me. Because all I'm gonna be able to do is just present facts. All I know how to do is just drop facts. I don't know how to, like, do anything else but drop facts. I know how to tell people what it is based off of what it is, not what it could be or what I think it should be. See, that's the difference. My facts are based off of reality. So that's real time. In real time, I study people's behaviors, patterns, what they say, what they like, what they don't like, and I listen to, like, what people say, right? How they say it. What did that mean when they said it? and what that mean to the other person when that person said that. It's like, what does that mean to them? Like, what are they picking up? You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that. You gotta understand and read the room. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people when they walk into establishments, they don't even look up. Y'all be on your phone. Y'all be looking down, eyes be closed. I'll be looking up. When I walk, let me tell you something. When you walk into a restaurant, let's take a CC's Pizza for example. You know you're supposed to sit where you can position yourself to see who's coming in and out of the building. You never want to sit in a restaurant with your back to the door. That's so stupid. You don't know, you can't see nothing. So when I sit somewhere, I'm either in the back left, the back right, or in the back middle. And I'm seeing everything that's coming in and going out. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that, y'all. It's little things like that that will change the way that you move around. You gotta understand how to move in this world. You can't be willy-nilly. You can't be too overly emotional. You gotta be stoic. Stoicism. When Klay Thompson out here moving around and playing games and, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing and slicing the lane three, he practiced for that. But this situation with Megan Thee Stallion and him breaking up, this is just terrible. You know what I'm saying? Because where do we get off? Where we want to cover women who want to be monogamous and hoes at the same time. You mean to tell me that there's no women out here on the internet who really desire to be with one man? No. Because that's why they're on the internet in the first place. Because it's a smorgasbord. Because all y'all be in the DMs being nasty as fuck. Talking about nasty shit and doing nasty things. I know exactly what type of time y'all be on it. I'm just like, that's kind of sad because you see, I grew up in an era where social media was more so like, bruh, I'm at a nice restaurant with my lady. I'm about to take a picture of her and this food, and that's it. Or I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now everybody's like, I'm competing. I want everybody to see me, so everybody looking a certain type of way all the time to get, you know, the likes and shit like that. It becomes more of like a job, and now you see like basic human interaction be kind of stiff. Where like even when you take a woman on a date and you streaming the date and shit, it still can be like, bro, why are you not? Where's the vibes? Like they're so mundane, and I try to break out of that. You know what I'm saying? By talking to you guys, by going outside and like doing things that can make me more of a bubbly person. Like that still needs to exist in 2026 going into 2027. We need more bubbly individuals. People who like are like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, not that life of the party shit, but just like, bro, I like talking to them. You know? That's how I feel. I appreciate y'all in the live. I was just talking about, like I said, this Megan Thee Stallion situation. And I don't agree with how society always wants to place the spotlight on women who are promiscuous, because I feel like that does hurt my community and like the people that follow and pay attention to Megan Thee Stallion. Like the same thing with Lotto. Like Lotto's pregnant now, but I remember and recall like when Lotto was coming in the game when she was at her peak, she was talking a bunch of shit like, I ain't fucking with them niggas. I ain't fucking them niggas. It's all about the business. They can hit me up about sleeping with them for a feature. I'm just like, nah. But it's like, you're pregnant now, so you fuck somebody. So it's like, y'all fucking. You feel me? But it's like, the only woman in the industry is like Mariah the Scientist. And like, I don't even know her like that, but I just like, she gives off such this innocent energy. I don't even know if it's real or not. But I just know that she is more monogamous than Megan Thee Stallion. So, you know, there you go. That's that. She is way more monogamous than Megan Thee Stallion. And I'm probably talking on my ass right now because I don't know neither of them from a can of paint. But I do see Megan and I do see Mariah in the you know, in the internet, on the internet and stuff like that. And she just, I feel like Mariah gives off more of like, let me just be this man's everything. I'm here for him. Like, she just really gives that. And then Megan is more so on some bullshit, you know? Like, damn, this bitch wanna fucking turn up for summertime. This funky ass bitch. Like, you feel me? And more like Mariah Science is more so like, you know, hey babe, I know you had a studio session today, but I'm gonna get you your favorite like frappuccino. I'm gonna get you the one with like the caramel in it, and get you the one with the Oreo, and then I do the double venti, and then double whipped on the top and the bottom. Like, she give you these special drinks, and she really care about the, and you know, that's good. That's how I want my woman to be. You know, I definitely need her to like fucking really be like kind of bird brain when it comes to dealing with me. I need that. That's for her, but that's for me too, because that make me feel good. And I know that be making Thug feel good. Like, man, this bitch that dumb ass, like, well, my dumb ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. I didn't beat the whole masculine women to a dead pulp. I don't believe like when I used to say like women are masculine. Maybe I was using it in the wrong context, but I just feel like women they try to display more male qualities to males, like males give a fuck. Like women be like, I'm a top earner, I don't have any debt, and like you said, my car or something like that, and I'm just like, I don't care if you got a job and if you working or not. That's not my concern. Cause you don't help me with shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you do. You get what I'm saying? We don't care. We don't care what she does. I don't give a shit what she brings to the table. I don't care. The table's already set. The table's prepared. Like, you feel me? It's time to eat. I'm not looking at her like, what did you bring? Like, that's stupid. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling folks, I be telling my fellas, bro, like, self-improvement, it goes deeper than just going to the gym, working out, and like getting a good job and getting your money. It is a all around job when you're trying to self-improve, because the spiritual aspect of self-improvement does play a key, as well as mental aspect of self-improvement and physical. They all simultaneously work together. So you cannot just focus on just one, giving one attention and not giving it to all. You gotta give it your all, and learn how to spread it in a way. That sounds stupid. Not spread it in a way, but learn how to decipher and what to get off into. You know what I'm saying? And break it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to do everything at once. You can be like, you can alternate. You can be like, 1 month I'm just focused on. Well, always be, fuck that. You don't have to break up the gym. You can go to the gym like every day and take a couple of days off. But like, maybe like the first month you're like, all right, I'm going to the gym all the time, but I'm really going to be focusing on my mental aspect and like how I do my routines and what mood I like to be in when I go to the gym and stuff. So you start doing little stuff like that, getting up a little early, start getting your workout fits together. You know what I'm saying? Turn it into like a routine, and then every time you do that, that's the dopamine you get after you do it, so it becomes fun. But like, I know it's harder to do that, you guys, because when you got bills and shit due and you don't really have money like that, you're like, I ain't going to a gym, fuck a gym. But hang in there, get your money situation figured out, and get you a gym membership ASAP. I definitely do second that, because some men aren't blessed with the ability to have money like Klay Thompson and automatically take care of all of them at the same time. That nigga can like take care of his spiritual, his mental, and physical literally all at the same time. When you're on the come up, right, and you don't have it like that, you gotta like kind of like figure out what you need to focus on at that point in time and just double down, and then always remember, and once I get more money, bro, I'm gonna do this and do that. Like, don't forget the things that you need to do. Just because you ain't got the money now, you know, always make a mental note, and then you come back to it. But like for me, you know, I like to make it a priority to do the self-care. I'll make sure that I'll go to the nail salon. I make sure that I get my feet clean. I'll make sure that I get my legs scrubbed, all the dirt, you know, stuff like that. When I get a haircut, I tell them shave all of this. I don't want to keep nothing. The stubble, shave all of this. Clean face. Clean face to me, it does the body good, because it gives people a chance to see like your structure, you know what I'm saying, and your cheekbones and shit like that. When you got facial hair, you can't really see all that. So like haircuts, hygiene, appearance, that is something that's very important. Me personally, like I say, like I'm not I'm kind of big right now, you feel me? But I'll be going back to the gym. I'm gonna be losing weight. I'm a fan of like, I like real nice tracksuit sets. Because to me, don't nothing beat a fucking fly ass tracksuit with a nice little chain, a couple of necklaces, couple of bracelets, a watch, and some Air Force Ones. Like, that to me is a hard fit. And when you in shape, it look even better, because you look like, you know what I'm saying, like you look like somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got your hair retwisted, you got your earrings in. You feel me? Like you looking good, you feeling good, so you exuberating confidence, and then people like when you go in public and you doing all of that, like of course people gonna want to talk to you. They're gonna want to see what you about, and that's when you like when you're doing it like that. It's more comfortable for you to just get off into your little get in your bag on something like I do content. I'm a content creator. You feel me? And they be like, oh for real? Like yeah, it's my page. Like you feel me? And then once you show them the page, oh wow, and then that's it. So this shit don't be hard, and we make that shit hard. If you want to network better and be around like situations where you like, damn bro, I'm like crazy, I'm turned up with twins. You gotta get your kids together, the mental, the physical aspects. Because when you going outside, people are judging you. I don't give a fuck if they ain't got money or not. I'm sorry that we live in a world that we get judged on how we look. But honestly, if I went out like that right now like this, I can still pull your bitch, nigga. So don't get it twisted. Hey, child. All right, y'all. My folks are just getting in. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of this thing with y'all, but it was nice talking.